Streetwear, sneakers, and vintage clothes have always been a part of my life. Now they're helping me build a community and support those I love most. When I left the military, I started reselling vintage as a side hustle. And when both my parents were diagnosed with cancer within the same year, that side hustle became a way to give back. With this series, I'm gonna show you how to turn clothes into cash.
Oh my God. I guess I'm gonna be counting tonight. I'm gonna cry.
Hey, what up YouTube? Welcome to Smurf and welcome to yet another video. So I just want to say real quick, okay, listen. Listen. The last video is doing great in terms of views. It's actually like number 1 out of 10. However, the likes and comments, you guys know over here, a 20K video should have at least 20,000 likes. 1 for 1, every single person that watches that video should have liked it. So please, hold on, who was that? Oh, that was Jesus himself telling you to go like the video. Please, for the love of baby Jesus and all that is holy, like the freaking video. RJ, what do they need to do?
You need to like the video.
I don't know why he sounded so sensual right there, but anyways, make sure you like the video and of course show some love in the comments. In this video, we are going to go over the Supreme Droplist, but before we do so, you guys know it would not be a video if we did not go hit the Goodwill. I hate when I do this and then my door's locked. And by the way, this is not a transition. I really just live right outside of a Goodwill. All right, I don't know why all these people are outside my house. This is our second rotation. We already found Sunfire. We got Javi, the man, the myth, the legend himself. Yeah, guys, it's official. As my man RJ said, we definitely cracked. Show them some of the pieces we got.
So we got the Batman tee.
Single stitch, show them the back.
Print on the front, Batman Returns.
Oh, crazy.
We got the Rolling Stones joint right here. We got the dates on the back.
Bro, this tongue right here. Just imagine that slurping up your girl. Show them the Flintstones that I found, please.
My humble opinion, this is probably the hardest pickup.
Damn, front and back. I found this in the bin from 94, right?
Show them the dope.
I'm on the Toltecs. Those of you guys that know, this is a good tag if you guys are out in the thrift hunting. But yeah, man, this definitely some good finds. We also got some other essentials. Definitely cracking them. The second rotation hit way harder than the first. Okay, that was definitely a lick. We definitely hit the Goodwill and we got some bangers. Like, look at this graphic. I'd fly 11,225 miles to smoke a camel, Operation Desert Storm, on that beautiful Hanes, one of the better Hanes tags, if not the best. Then we got this freaking Fred Flintstone looking like an absolute boss, Hoover Crib, Patagonia, North Face, so many bangers. But once again, sadly, we do not have time to go over all of those because in this video, we gotta go over the Supreme Droplist Week 1. And if this wasn't such an extensive drop list, then I would be able to go over those as well. But I do have a thrift video where I want to go over some of my recent pickups because I've been killing it in the thrift store lately. Now, as I said, it is week 1 Supreme this Thursday, and there are a lot of items that you should definitely be looking at, especially if you want to get into reselling. Like I told you guys, if you want to get into reselling or if you want to secure the items from Supreme that you guys want every week, make sure you check out the premium Discord. With the recent addition of giving all VIP members Cardinal completely free, there has never been a better time to join. Like I told you guys in the season review, if you guys have been kind of on the fence about it, if you guys have heard about the Discord and you guys have thought about it, maybe I should join, now is definitely the time because you do get a free copy of Cardinal. Cardinal is normally $30 and it's $5 a month after that. However, that is actually included in the VIP membership. So definitely click that link in the description down below. Use my code STAR, S-T-A-R-R, for 15% off your membership. If you guys are for whatever reason unfamiliar with what Cardinal is a premium autofill service, and it actually even has an auto checkout service, so it really does have kind of a bot service built into it. However, the primary focus is their autofill. Essentially what their autofill does is it actually mimics keystrokes, so that way it prevents Supreme from detecting that you are using an autofill service and it looks like an actual user is typing. That way James Jebbia is on the other side of the computer thinking that you, William Schneisenhauser, is actually typing that fucking fast. Little does he know you're using Cardinal as an autofill service, which helps you check out quicker, obviously, and get the items that you want. There are a bunch of other features in the premium Discord like raffle lists, site lists, early links, course slots, and so many other things. As usual, I will put on the screen a list of all the different features. Definitely check out that link below. Use code STAR, S-T-A-R-R, for 50% off your membership, and let's get into this drop list, baby. All right, so first up, we have the Supreme Bicycle playing cards. These are $18. This is not an item that you want a single card, obviously, because you're gonna have to pay the $10 shipping and the tax, and it's gonna be like over $30 for a deck of cards, but this is a good multi-card item. Random fact about these, they are clear and they are waterproof. I thought that was kind of weird. Then you have the Verify tee. This obviously has a Supreme captcha. It's got all these little Supreme images, and I think this is a good t-shirt to cop. Definitely a safe bet. I do not know why it has this many upvotes, but this t-shirt has kind of become a meme. You already know it's the Supreme capatcha. Definitely a good multi-car. I would really recommend getting all the tees. I think like half the tees are garbage, but I would still recommend getting them. Then you have the Supreme Spalding Washington basketball. It's got like 40 images of George Washington, which means this is strip club approved. So if you walk into a strip club, you could technically throw this at a stripper and it would be considered throwing your ones at a stripper. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. You might actually get charged with assault. That is 100% $108. Also a very good item to cop. So far, all three of those top 3 items are definitely good purchases. Then you got the Pharoah Sanders tee. This is the photo tee from Supreme. Pharoah Sanders is a Saxonist. Although I do not listen to that genre of music and haven't really listened to him as an artist, I do plan on going for this to resale, and eventually they will go up over time. This is a pretty good piece to cop. On the back it says Karma, which I believe is an album. I said that in the last video and I asked to be corrected if I was wrong, and nobody corrected me. If anyone has more information on that, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. And by the way, if you guys have not liked this video, make sure you smash that like button, because if this video gets 1,000 likes, I'm gladly going to do a live cop tomorrow. Obviously, Supreme is dropping a week early, which is pretty crazy, and if you're not ready, I'm sorry. Like I said, make sure you check out the premium Discord. Use that link in the description down below. Sign up for Cardinal. Get that shit ready for this week, because I'm telling you, there's a lot of stuff to cop. I mean, already the first 4 items, if you are planning on reselling, that would be a good card. The Supreme Hydra Pack Stash. This right here is a really dope water bottle because it collapses. Normally, I don't really recommend water bottles for resale. That being said, this may be a little bit different. First of all, it's got a ton of upvotes. Second of all, because it is a little bit different of a water bottle, normally these do retail for right around $20 to $25. The retail on this one is 38 buckarooskies. Like I said, this could potentially see resale. The name badge stickers, these come in packs of 100. This is also another pretty decent piece to purchase. Oh my god, this Supreme Anchor Nebula Capsule 2 projector, which is an absurdly long name, is $628. Normally these projectors are like $500. $630 for a projector that says Supreme on it. You are smoking dick, Supreme. For $632, this better be R2-D2.
And where you come from.
My father will know how to retrieve it.
This better fucking project Obi-Wan Kenobi and help me train my Jedi mastery with a lightsaber. That is absurd. Anyways, the Futura logo tee. Futura is a graffiti artist based out of New York. Extremely popular, and he has done some projects with Supreme in the past. Most notably, probably the Futura box logo, which is a very popular piece. This has that same Supreme script, and then on the back it says Justice for All. This is definitely a good piece to go for. I would recommend getting this in black. Really, I would recommend getting all the tees in black. I do hope they do more stuff with him. I would like to see the alien graphic used or some of his actual artwork used besides just this script. You have the camo logo skateboards, so shout out to all the individuals that were wearing Air Force Ones with Rothko camo pants. Normally these always go up in value because it has the fat Supreme spell out. Either way, I would like to get any of these colors, ideally pink, blue. I'm not gonna say this is gonna do as good as other logo decks. Do keep in mind shipping on decks is a little bit more pricey. Now moving on, you have the Icy Arc hooded sweatshirt. This piece is actually really dope. You have the Supreme Arc logo with like ice frosted tips looking like Justin Timberlake. The fact that it's tackle twill and actually sewn in makes me like this a little bit more. Honestly, when I saw the season review, I didn't realize that it was tackle twill. I just thought it was printed on there and I didn't really care about it. Finally, we are getting some good backpack. Minus this cheetah print bag, all the other bags are pretty sick. I think the olive and the black color are by far the best. You have this tape seam Supreme tonal thing going down. You got these little loop-de-loops with the Supreme box logo on the front. Black is obviously the safest bet. Loose gauge beanies, yes, these are the best beanies Supreme releases. So Supreme actually releases 2 loose gauge beanies. I've seen some people like my boy Boone put some disrespect on the loose gauge. He was confusing this loose gauge with the other loose gauge they do. Loose gauge is a type of knit, and they do have one that's like really kind of shitty, and they usually use the box logo on that one. These fit more kind of like those fisherman beanies that you see in London where they're like really thick. This is actually the type of beanie I gave my mom when she was going through chemotherapy. She was looking like Professor Xavier from X-Men, so that way she was dipped while she was going through chemotherapy. You got the Supreme Black Diamond Storm 400 headlight. Bro, my hair is so annoying. These are normally between $40 and $50. This one is $78 because it does have the Supreme branding. This is definitely a piece I plan on getting. I don't know if it's gonna resell. It probably won't. You have the balloon skateboard. This is actually, I just don't like this graphic. You have the watch plate, which I think is absolute garbage. That being said, a lot of people are upvoting this. I don't know. I don't care at all about that. The balloons tee, I do not like this t-shirt, but I would recommend getting it. Looking like a straight birthday celebration. Supreme EST 1994. I like that they added the EST 1994. Keychain, yeah. The boxers, yeah. The jet skateboard. You have 3 jets going down in flames. One thing I like about this is they use different planes. This first one I'm pretty sure is an F-35 or F-14. The second one could be an F-15, and I do not know what the other one is. They are United States Air Force planes. We've seen Supreme do shit before too that had USAF on it or reference pieces like those panda pieces, which I hated. These I actually fuck with. 3 different decks, all different colors, all different planes, and they have 3 different Supreme spellouts, which I think is kind of sick. I honestly would not mind getting all 3 of these as well. You have the plaid applique short short sleeve top. This is a pretty good piece. It's gonna be $88 after taxes and shipping. It's literally an entire Benjamin Franklin. The waist bag, I do plan on getting this. I don't know how resale is gonna be on these. A lot of the waist bags over time go up in value. Some people really do sleep on the waist bags though. I mean, look at spring summer 19, for example. That was actually going for right around retail the entire time, and it just has shot up in value. In fact, currently for a black one, highest bid is $220. Lowest ask is 259 buckarooskies. So I might get a waist bag, especially for 78 bucks. It's actually a little bit more cheap than some of their other waist bags. You have the Gore-Tex S logo. Thank God this is not the S logo with that stupid one that's made of all those fucking box logos. That shit is so trash. Anyways, dude, you got the Supreme Smurfs denim trucker jacket. I fuck with this super tough. If you were alive in like the early 2000s, kind of reminds me of like old Fat Albert, old South Pole pieces. You got the big ass Smurfs hit on the back with the Supreme spell out, and then of course you got the Supreme spell out on the titty right there. This is a super dope piece. Retail $268. It's a little bit pricey. Definitely a solid piece. I mean, I plan on getting one regardless. You have the Jet tee. This tee is super gas. It's actually my favorite tee. I do hope to see different graphics on different colors, which I doubt will happen, but kind of like how we saw on the decks, I think that would be super dope. You got the Independent Supreme trucks, the Nuva York tee. I'm pretty sure Nuva York is New York in Italian. You see a lot of these like Supreme spell out tees. You've seen the shop tee. You saw the Anodes and Mini tee. It's a decent tee. It is another one you should definitely get in the black color. The Hanes crew neck, the small box tee. I don't really feel like any of these colors stand out to me. The S logo New Era hat. I think this is pretty dope. Of course, you have that same like little Mr. Freeze afflicted S right there. The Lovers tee. The fact that this has this many downvotes is actually crazy. This tee is fire. One of the better tees this season, and definitely one I'd recommend getting. You got this like golden baby just chilling on the front. Anyways, moving on, you have the Supreme sling bag. I fuck with this bag tough. I'm actually glad they're doing this bag. If you guys look right here, I got a Stone Island sling bag. This is so nice when you're traveling. I can put my camera in here. I think a sling bag is definitely a nice bag to have for when you're traveling. I don't know if it's gonna resell or anything. It's kind of a weirder bag, I'm not gonna lie, but it's got these loops that have, once again, like that tonal Supreme branding. I already have the Stone Island one, so I don't really need a Supreme one, but nonetheless, pretty dope bag. It's also good if you ride bikes and you just want to put some essentials in there. The mini duffel bag, I don't know how mini this is, 9 liters. I like the square design. I like when they do different things with a duffel bag. Last season's duffel bag with the tree camo was actually super useful. I just usually use that as like a trunk compartment. I absolutely despise this jacket, primarily just because I don't like this on a Gore-Tex. This on a tee, on a chino, on a denim, on a piece like that, I feel like this could have done really well. You have the Supreme Smurfs regular jean. Of course, you have a little Smurf right there on your ass cheek, just grabbing your ass. The big arc crew neck. Now, this is a crew neck I don't really like personally, but I feel like this could do pretty well. You have these big Chanel letters all sewn in. I'm not gonna say for sure these will resell, but I do think that this has potential. I don't know, man. It's kind of a weird one, but I do think it's pretty decent. I also like the colorways. I think they killed the colorways. The multi-logo tee, just in case someone doesn't know that you like Supreme, here this says Supreme in 40 different fonts. I hate this piece with a passion. I like that they at least gave me this old English spell out, but the rest of this is just absolute garbage. One of my favorite tees right here is the blowback rayon short sleeve. If you do not like this, you are definitely smoking cock, and you are not smoking what they are smoking, because yeah, as you can see, you have some smoke going up. You have the little Supreme spell out. I pointed this out in the season review, but it actually looks like this button is like a nose piercing, which I think is kind of funny. I think this colorway is sick. This black colorway is absolute garbage, but the other color is hard. You have the portrait hooded sweatshirt. It's a decent piece, not one I plan on getting. A lot of OGs are gonna love this one though. The multi-logo color 6-panel. This is one of those pieces I don't hate, I don't love, I just don't give a fuck about. You have the New Era big arc beanie. This one's gonna fit like shit. Okay, so although this beanie is not for me personally, I think it's kind of dope that they still have the Chanel letters stitched in. And if you look, the U, they like have a part of the U stitched in on the flap or the fold, and then they have the rest of the U stitched in on the other side. I think that's kind of hard. I probably would never wear that though. It's a little bit out there. You have the zip mesh camp cap. You can store heroin, meth, any type of illegal narcotics in your hat. The Futura logo 5-panel. I didn't even realize they were doing this because I didn't really look at the hats. This is hard. Definitely a piece I'd recommend adding to your cart. Of course, you have the Futura script right there. A lot of OGs and hype beasts alike are gonna like this hat. I think in general, most people are gonna like this hat, so it's definitely a good one to cop. The Pharaoh studded hooded sweatshirt. This is, I mean, perfect if you own a strip club in Vegas, or if you're a stripper in Vegas. Really either one, but if you're a stripper in Vegas, you might lose the hoodie. The penguin beanie, this is absolute trash. This looks like a child's beanie. The Stonewash slim jeans. I actually really like the tote. I think the tote's cool. I just don't know why they keep making totes. I feel like totes are not that usable where you can make a tote every single season. The color block soccer polo, I do fuck with this. I like the color blocking. I just don't like this piece, so it's a pass. Of course, you got the P. Mondrian color blocking. It seems like with this, they did started all 3 of the colors they did with the hoodies back in like 2016, but for some reason with the reversible fleece, they only did these front 2 colors. I thought that was kind of weird. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys know I took a fire photo with the color block hoodie and sweatpants that they did back in, like I said, like 2016, maybe 2017. You have these Supreme Smurfs Gore-Tex pants. You know I hate these. First of all, I do not want all these little minions crawling up to my nutsack, but it's on a Gore-Tex pant, which makes it even worse. If it was on a canvas pant or a denim pant, maybe it would be acceptable, but on this Gore-Tex pant, that's definitely a no. I do fuck with these tough. I like this checkered pattern. I wish they would have done this checkered pattern on the other colors. Like that pink with the checkered pattern would have been super hard and definitely would have made it to the denim collection. But this is a good alternative, man. I like these. Whenever I see the checkered pattern, I think either Vans or Louis Vuitton Damier patterns. The Interstate 94 panel, I don't even think Interstate 94 runs through New York. I think they're saying Interstate 94 because Supreme was established in 1994, but Interstate 94 is an actual interstate. I think it goes to Chicago. The neck pouch, is this like a shoulder bag? It's weird. It's like we did not get a shoulder bag. Maybe shoulder bags fell off and they started replacing shoulder bags with totes. Instead, we got a neck pouch. The stay positive tee, you know I do not agree with this message. I believe in staying negative. Really, it's never good to be positive. First of all, if you're too happy, no one likes you. And if you're positive for anything else, you probably don't want to, you don't want to be positive for norovirus. You don't want to be positive for chlamydia. You don't want to be positive for HIV. It's not good to be positive. Stay negative. Cut out sleeves, long sleeve top. If this was a crew neck, I think this would be a banger. You got some amazing colorways, but sadly it is a long sleeve. I know this has a lot of downvotes, but this could be an item that over time goes up in value. I don't think it's a safe bet just to get off rip, but for $228, that's not that bad. You have the rigid slim jeans, the tiger embroidered baseball jersey. There is so much fucking embroidery on this. Look at this thing. Then you have all these Japanese letters. Is it Japanese or Chinese? I don't know. I don't know how to speak either of those languages. All I know is that these could say dick, and I could be walking around with like a jersey that says like, I like dick on it. I have no idea. The tire tee, garbage. The blocks hooded sweatshirt, I am not a fan of this hoodie at all. It just has a bunch of blocks to Supreme on it. The Vans and leather jacket, not a fan of this at all. It just is $800 after tax. It's gonna be $900 leather jacket, and that's just ridiculous. This is probably the worst Vans and leather jacket I've seen from Supreme. The static sweater, the studded patch short sleeve work shirt, I actually kind of fuck with this. I didn't realize, but the border around the Supreme patch is actually studded. I think that's kind of hard. However, I don't think that's a piece to resell. The stonewashed black slim pants, also not a piece to resell. These military twill shorts, this is a piece that almost everyone disagrees with me on. Hype beasts and non-hype beasts seem to have come together and appreciate this like Minecraft camo. For me personally, I'm not the biggest fan of it. The piping track pants, I do think these are decent. However, that being said, I do not plan on getting these to resell. These black ones could be a pretty safe bet. $128, maybe not. The chains quilted jacket, I like this graphic, but I am not gonna get this jacket. It does not fit that well, and I don't think it'll resell. I just like the fact that they kind of did their own flip on like some Versace chains or Chanel chains jacket. The block sweatpants, come on, you already know these are trash. The patchwork Oxford shirt is one of the better pieces dropping this week, which is kind of crazy. That pink color actually looks fire, and I think if I was gonna dress up a little bit. The work pant, I think this work pant in this houndstooth pattern, I think that brown one especially just screams like 70 porn star. The zip up sweat vest, I think this is a sweater material and a vest with a small box. Trash. The camo mesh short sleeve, oh my, there's just so much garbage. The thing I hate about doing this where I'm going down from highest vote to least vote is that there's just trash. Here we go. These last 3 items aren't that bad, okay? This track jacket, this is better than a lot of the other pieces you guys upvoted. You got the Supreme spell out embroidered across the sleeve. In terms of resale, I'm not quite sure. $158 really is not bad for that jacket. That is a piece that over time we could see it go up, but to be honest, I don't think it's really worth your investment because I don't think it'll hit over $200. The houndstooth logo snap front jacket, whatever. I feel weird saying these long ass names. Anyways, I like the pants with this houndstooth graphic where it has a spell out on a jacket though. Not a fan of it. The retail though is only $168, and this could be a piece that we see go up over time. If you look at a lot of pieces that have this heavy branding, sometimes they go up over time, and I know some people, and I've seen people make videos about Supreme where they reference this sweater, for example, and they're like, oh my god, I can't believe this is reselling for so much money. It's just a hype beast piece. When this piece first dropped, it was a brick. It was actually reselling for close to retail, but it's just gone up over time because there's not that many in circulation. The studded work pant, this piece right here is actually probably one of my favorite pieces of the season. That like grape maroon colorway with the little studs on the pocket, I think is a nice little addition. Super clean. I know some people probably won't agree with me, but I think this is one of the harder pieces dropping this week for sure. I still might get these pants. I like them. I just have so many pairs of pants, and on top of that, there's already so many items I'm going for this week to resale. As you guys know, that's how I make my living. I resell streetwear, sneakers, vintage, and thankfully I got a bunch of of vintage stuff recently to resale. Like I said, I'll go over that at a later date. Anyways, like I said in the season review, make sure you guys sign up for the premium Discord. Obviously, it's earlier in the season. There are a lot of tools in there that can help you make money from home, and there are a lot of items reselling this week. Not to mention, with the addition of Cardinal, it's just one extra feature to make it that much more valuable. And when it comes to copying Supreme, that is a really good addition. It could definitely help you guys even tomorrow make some money, because there's a lot of items this week reselling. So check out the link in the description down below. Use my code STAR, STARR, for 15% off your membership. In terms of the items I would recommend going for, no matter what, I'd recommend getting all the tees. There are a couple tees that will probably see brick, like for example the Stay Positive tee. There's a couple tees like that just probably will not do that good, but I think they will go up over time, and they're usually safe bets. The reason I always tell people to get tees is because usually they sell for more than retail, and worst case scenario, most resale shops will still pay retail for some of those shittier tees, just because they have the foot traffic of people coming in that don't pay attention to online pricing. I'll probably try to get an entire cart of tees, and then I'll probably go back and try to get another cart of tees. I'm gonna try to get a multi-cart with maybe the basketball, playing cards, really a couple of the accessories like the headlamp. That's a personal cop. There's a couple items that I do want to find personal, like the houndstooth pant. I think we get the houndstooth jacket, probably honestly that script jacket as well. Those are all a little bit riskier of items that I'm personally willing to take the risk on, but of course I gotta be transparent for you guys at home watching. If you guys do not do this, if you guys are just starting, I probably would recommend staying away from those pieces to resale. I think black bags would probably be a pretty safe bet, but do keep in mind they restock bags throughout the season as well, so these are bags. If they do resell, you'll have to sit on for a while. Waist bags are another one. Once again, you'll have to sit on for a while, but those could see some pretty good resale prices later on down the line. And another one that I would recommend getting is that rayon button-up. I do think that that colorful rayon button-up will see some resale. A lot of the Supreme rayons, especially rayons like that, do go for money. Let me know what you guys are going for in the comments down below. Of course, like I said, like this video, show some love in the comments. If you guys did not like it, well, I don't know what you're doing, man. If you guys want to see a live cop tomorrow, hopefully it's not too hectic. Week 1 is usually the absolute worst because no one knows what to expect from the Supreme site, and there are so many items dropping that's usually so shitty. So hopefully I have a pretty good, smooth experience, which I doubt. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it from the top and bottom of my heart. And as always, keep living a star life. Peace the fuck out.
Hey, and my brother is that guy. You know what I mean? Jacob,
That guy.